Live from Sociology 101 in South Carolina, it's QWB Channel 14 News with your hosts FroHungry and Stefano.
Good evening, I'm FroHungry.
And I'm Stefano.
In this live newscast, we are going to the streets to ask the American people what they believe the ideal family should be like.
But first, a recent poll has just came out, and it still shows that American families think the ideal family should be 2 children or less. And here's the reason why it is from our expert on this question. Roscoe, a reporter for PsychologyToday.com, has his master's degree in sociology. Hi Roscoe, glad you're here.
Glad to be here, Stefano.
So why do you think that American families prefer to have 2 or less children?
Well, according to the poll right before 1973, Americans preferred larger families, but not until around the early 1970s that they weren't able to afford it due to inflation. Birth control also wasn't commonly used until the 1970s because women that used this type of contraception were shamed because many people did not support the use.
So you're telling me that Americans prefer smaller families because they're cheaper?
Yes, according to PsychologyToday.com, families spend over $250,000 on one child. Since the economy is bad in today's society, people are trying to save as much as they can.
Wow, I had no idea it costs so much to provide for children. Well, thank you, Roscoe, for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Well, that was interesting. Let's see what the average American citizen has to say about the ideal family. On the scene is Michael Braxton.
Thanks, FroHungry. Let's go see if we can find someone. Doesn't look like there's anyone. Oh, there's someone. Excuse me, sir. Sir, can I ask you a question?
What's good, bro?
What do you think the ideal family should be, man?
What?
Like, how many children do you think a couple should have in total?
Oh, bro, I got 3 right now, and I'm having trouble paying for them. You know what I'm saying?
You having trouble?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you think it'd be if you had 2 or less children? How good a shape would you be in?
I'd be in better shape than I would right now, bro.
All right. Well, can I ask why you're in the library at the moment?
Bro, I'm just trying to learn.
Gotcha. All right. Well, you heard it here, folks. Children are expensive. Back to you, FroHungry.
Hey, how many children should the ideal family have?
Huh?
How many children should the ideal family have?
3.
3. Good idea. Hey, excuse me, how many children should the ideal family have?
That's an opinion.
It is, on your opinion.
I don't think that should be given a number.
It shouldn't, just however many.
That's an individual decision. It has to be based on your beliefs and your financial situation and a lot of different factors.
That's a really good
That's a good
thank
answer.
you. Yeah. How many children do you think the ideal family should have?
I would say 4.
4.
What do you think? 4. All right. She's good work. I want to kiss her. Hey, how many children do you think the ideal family should have?
2.
2. All right. Good answer.
Good.
How many children do you think the ideal family should have? 4. Good answer. Wow. Children really are expensive. I have several, but I'm doing fine.
I mean, compared to the economic crisis currently with inflation, and again, families are having multiple children nowadays, you're doing well.
Well, thank you, Stefano.
You're welcome.
That has been a WKJQG, and we'll see you guys on the next number of
Marker.
Good evening, I'm FroHungry.
And it's me, Stefano.
Marker.
Still go.
Marker.
In the 1970s, Americans couldn't really afford to have bigger families due to the cost. Birth control also wasn't commonly used until...
What the fuck,
Marker.
Birth control also wasn't commonly used until the 1970s because women that use this type of contraception...
Sorry.
That was...
Sorry.
Marker.
Hi, Roscoe. Glad you're here.
Glad to be here, Stefano.
So why do you think that American
Did you
families...
say grab a beer, Stefano?
You just said grab a beer, Stefano.
Marker.
But not until around the early 1970s were they able to afford them due to the cost. That up. Yes, you did. They were able to.
Marker.
Wow, I didn't know children were that expensive. I have a few. Not anymore. Adoption, here we go.
Marker.
Wow, I didn't know children were that expensive. I have several, but I guess it's because I'm doing pretty well.
I guess you're having more easy compared to other families, especially since everything is becoming more expensive these days.
I guess you could say I'm in good wealth. I have lots of money.
No, you're.
Marker.
Wow, I didn't
Marker.
Wow, I guess children.
Marker.
Wow, I didn't know children were that expensive. Good thing I stocked up on Plan B.
Marker.
Wow, I didn't know children were that expensive. I guess I'm doing pretty well.
I mean, compared to most families nowadays, and everything's getting more expensive, I guess so.
It's all because of Obama.
Marker.
Wow.
Shut the f- up on her.